welcome to Mom Games Badly. There are plenty of moms out there who are fantastic video gamers. I am not one of them, but I still enjoy playing. I hope you'll enjoy hanging out with me while I play. This is Baetyl? Baetyl? It depends on if you're doing the British pronunciation or something, I suppose. So this is by Bagenzo. Baetyl is a lost friend, a god preserved in stone, a lateral thinking puzzle, a shut-in. It's made for Gold Extras Briefs 2025 program. Geez, progress is saved automatically. Hints, if you're stuck, you'll only ruin your own fun. Okay, so there are hints in there. That's looked weird. Someone else's playthrough. I didn't watch the playthrough. I just checked their YouTube video to see how long it was, about half an hour. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Space or enter to begin. WASD to move. Arrow keys to control camera. Hopefully the mouse will too. Escape to quit level. Space or enter to confirm. Access the television in the room. Okay. You're in a room. A quiet room. A stool, a couch, a table. Warm lamplight. It's not the most comfortable place, but it's okay. You don't particularly feel like leaving, so you stay. After some time, you get up and reach for the door. Up. There we go. All right. The door resists for a moment, then opens. It's unlocked, but it was only unlocked recently. Just as you opened the door, I unlocked. This puzzles you. Okay. Maybe the door locked automatically as you entered. Maybe I locked it as soon as you came in. That's not important. What's left is this. You couldn't have left the room. You chose to stay, despite being unable to choose otherwise. Fascinating, isn't it? The door is open, but you can't leave. This strange puzzle has put a curse on you, far stronger than any lock I could place on the door. Now you're trapped. The exit of that room remains invisible to you. Okay. All right. Oh, there we go. Now I can actually move. It's me. Oh, there's something in the middle of my back. Introduction. Perplexity 1. Children's Hospital. Perplexity 2. Perplexity 3. Museum. Interlude. Labyrinth 1. Labyrinth 2. Okay. Perplexity 1. I presume that was the introduction. Perplexity 1. Walk to the door. Which door? This door? Okay. All right. Children's Hospital. It had all been coming for a while now. Lenka cradled her head in her arms. She had finally succeeded in ruining her life. Now that the event had passed, she was at peace. She had spent the lead-up worrying, but now she could hardly bring herself to feel anything at all. Wandering through the city, tracing familiar places, past the shopping mall, past the university. She had finally found a good place for her to rest. Not a sad place, not a happy place either. An old place. Her memories of it had become muddled and indistinct. A new place. She still knew the layout like the back of her hand. A place that bordered on the edge of the familiar. Somewhere that she had simply spent lots of time in. It was late afternoon. The hospital was still abuzz with activity. Lenka passes by mysterious hallways, rooms, and doors. Waiting rooms, clinics, patient rooms, and rooms under construction, elevators and stairwells. She contemplated the geometry. Closing her eyes, she imagined herself standing inside the atrium. Somehow outside, as if the building's exterior walls had been sliced open like a cake. A living diorama, a dollhouse, in which she was the doll. She breathed deeply and remembered the last time she was here. Okay. Suddenly, the whole world feels underwater, like you've jumped to the deep end of the pool. Voices and sounds are muted and far away. The last thing you can hear clearly is a giant puff of air rushing out of your lungs, leaving them stretched out and hollow. Faded noise gives way to tinnitus. You can move your body. You can't move. Your body has relaxed all at once. You can't even look around because you can't move your eyes anymore. Your gaze is fixed in a single direction, slowly blurring and blurring with splotches of light, like when you close your eyes and rub them. You can't breathe. You can still think, sort of. The anxiety, the discrete thoughts, those are gone. But you can still... maybe still understand what's happening to you in a detached way. It comes rushing something, like a fisheye lens. Like it never happened, your heart beats faster. She struggles to eat. Fiddling with her utensils, a woman in a flowery white dress approaches her. Lenka is snapped out of her daydream. Excuse me. She raises an annoyed eyebrow at the older woman. Perfectly done blonde hair and makeup. She could have been a bridesmaid at a wedding. Do you? Despite that, she spoke with the voice and attitude of a scolded child. Oh, if they still sell burgers here? The strange question almost made her laugh. While her shyness threw her off, Lenka realized that she did, in fact, know what this woman was talking about. Oh, no, not anymore. The smash burger place was long gone. They lost their lease a few years ago. Gave the hospital a bit of a bad image, you know. The woman's body deflated, collapsing onto the chair next to Lenka. But, she pouted, really wanted one. She looked like she was about to cry, not wanting to cause a scene. Hey, she tried to console her, offering her a tissue from her bag. What's your name? Was that it? Perplexity 2. Reach the other side of the mirror. Is that what that is? Yeah, the thing is I turn around, I can't back into anything. What if I go through here? Oh, where did the door go? Did that work? I'm not sure if I'm finishing these levels. I guess so. Otherwise, why would I keep being kicked back to the sort of waiting room here? Perplexity 3. Use the cabinet to create a bridge to the second platform. Bridge to the second platform. Okay. I think actually I need to take it up the ramp and then knock it off to get it like across. I can't jump. Oh, I can't get it up the ramp. Why can't I? Here, I thought I was so smart. Yeah. No, too far. Too far. I can't move this. Can I just jump off? Okay. Well, I at least got it back. It can tip. I wonder if I need to tip it against something? Like this bench? Perhaps? Oh, am I stuck on it now? I had to hit the escape button to go back. Got myself stuck. Let's try that again. It's supposed to be lateral thinking, so I'm trying to think of other ways to do things. Oh, the lamp. Could probably push the lamp over, yeah? Carefully, carefully. No, I clipped through the lamp. Okay, so come down right around this stripe here, sort of light stripe. All right. How are we? Lined up here. That's about right. See if this works. Not what I meant to do. Didn't realize I could get up that much momentum. All right. Tapping out. You'll never solve it that way. That's the hint. You'll never solve it that way. I really wish you'd used a mouse. Create a bridge to the second platform. I feel like I need to knock the cabinet sideways. trying to be where it respawns. Shit. Perspective. I officially give up on that one. Lenka stood next to Annetta, admiring the baubles in the glass cabinet. Having regained some of her dignity, the mature-looking woman took each of the displays, admiring each little curiosity. This one is beautiful, isn't it? Lenka giggled. Says it would be used as an offering. Some kind of depraved wish. Annetta furrowed her eyes. What do you mean by that? Lenka giggled again, more awkwardly. Oh, you know, Aphrodite is the god of... She could no longer see Annetta's face from this angle. She seemed annoyed. I see. I think I took you for a humble, introspective person. Lenka gulped. I mean, isn't the mythology... Of course, Annetta interrupted. To boorish people like you, it's just a joke, right? Kid stories like, have a leopard cut its spots or something like that. Annetta grumbled. Lenka wasn't sure how to react, so she just watched her quietly. Have some respect. This is the god who caused the Trojan War, not just some floozy. She was feared and respected in her time. As Annetta turned her head toward Lenka again, she saw that her expression was actually peaceful, despite all her harsh words. I mean, who knows? She smiled. She might even grant you a favor to help you deal with your friend. Lenka winced. I don't think she's my friend anymore. Annetta pouted in sympathy, and they began walking to another showroom. The strange incident had ended as quickly as it began. Interlude. I can't talk to you anymore. At first she was only curious. Explorations into her walk-in closet, taking measurements of the walls, knocking on floorboards. It wasn't hard to find at all. Soon she was charting the impossibly long entranceways in her own apartment, the wooden doors and tiled floors that couldn't have existed. It was easy. For the first few years, she thought she was alone in there. She would have been okay with that. After all, the entire reason she had disappeared, had stretched out the laws of physics like this, was to retreat. It was the worst possible timing. If she had lost someone so important at any other moment, she probably never would have thought to stay in those hallways. I can't deal with you anymore. She took the signs of habitation as features of the place at first. The scuffed doors, the symbols scratched into the paint. Eventually, she realized that she wasn't discovering these paths. She was walking through passages somebody else had left open. It was natural. She was unafraid of them. When they met, they smiled back with dented teeth, dull eyes. The group would never keep to one place, always pushing ever forward through the maze, not resting for more than a day at a time. Why not? There's nothing else to do anyway, the leader would say. She was the leader in all but name, assigned to the role by chance. You need help. They would huddle together in the night, the rooms growing unnaturally cold despite the ever-present sunlight. Cutting open stools and sofas, switchblades and sewing kits made sleeping bags before the material would seemingly evaporate overnight. The TV flickers with news of the outside world. It keeps them going. It reminds them that it's worse out there. The world more and more unrecognizable. It's half truth, half fox in the grapes. They laugh in unison. Something keeps her apart from the rest of them, though. Less jaded, more mature. She still imagines what it'd be like to see her again. And then... oh. She could apologize. She knew it. She knew she was wrong. I'm sorry. Same meek lines, so predictable she can immediately see the responses. Every moment she tried to be the bigger person flashes back at her. Every conciliation instead a loss of dignity, a regret. Nobody listens. Nobody cares. She could get angry. Glad that she's gone. Glad that she won't ever come back. One day she'll see her again, passing by in the supermarket. Grabbing a jar, she slams her in the head and she collapses. Knocked into the aisle, not a moment to react, dead as her head crashes into the floor. Why not? She's always the one putting up with being yelled at, dealing with the violence. Why not let go instead? Dig her nails into her neck and press tight. Feel the rush of revenge for an instant before they kill her in retaliation. No, neither of those would be sufficient. She lies down with her sisters instead, and peace returns to her. They pass around the same old weathered books and magazines, rationing the last of the nail polish for a special occasion, mending and cleaning clothes. She feels connected to them. Every day she passes by a window or the television, and the outside world means less and less to her. One day they know they'll reach in the end. This place can't go on forever, can it? They crack jokes before falling asleep. Treasure. An exit. Monster. Of course, a minotaur. That one is ruled out quickly. They are the beasts. This place made to contain them, to keep them safe from the rest of the world. They inspect the final door carefully. A day passes in silence. Eventually, they elect to draw straws. All eyes turn to see Lenka holding the short stick. The trick is that she had forgotten she entered this place of her own accord. If she had remembered she chose to stay in the room, she couldn't call it a prison. Calling it a prison is what turns it into one. Okay. Can't move anything else. Labyrinth 1. Navigate to the end of the maze. It's in the hole in the back. Lateral thinking. End of the maze. I mean, that could be the letter E. I don't see one. So it's got to be something like seeing through the box, I feel like. Reveal something. Do I just go in circles? Whoa, spin. Spinny, spin, spin, spin. See, if you really wanted to scare me, you'd have it move in between revolutions. And I don't mean like weeping angels kind of move. I mean like change poses. There's no way to interact. That's the thing. It's like a Magic Eye poster floor. There's a trick to those of letting your eyes focus on the wrong distance in front of you. But when I do that, it just looks like the cube is floating. I mean, it also looks doubled, but it looks like it's floating above the floor. Doesn't seem to reveal any kind of openings. I'm stuck. Shite. Well, damn it. There's a map. Try closing your eyes. You're in the other place too. Maybe I should leave it windowed. Oh. There is a map. It's like a spiral. It's from the starting point. Go straight, left, left. Just keep going left. All right. The end of the maze, wherever I decide it is. Ha. Okay. So I missed 2 of the puzzles. I spent so much time. Like, so much. Oh, come on, I don't get the epilogue if I don't finish all of them? There's gotta be a reason that's the exact height of the handle, right? I was hoping I'd land on top of it. Oh, so close. Okay. If I can get the angle right. Oh, thank God I was recording that. Holy crap, I can't believe I got that. Finally. Okay. Right at the end of the maze is the statue. 2, 3. Like how far apart are the walls? No. Getting late. Things are turning off. Oh. Okay, I think I see. All right. To go. This is the statue. To go down past it, along the edges of the room, and then come back to, I guess, kind of behind the statue. Turn, and then turn this way. Okay. So, pass it. The front. I have to take a picture. Fuzzy as hell, but it doesn't seem like there's an opening here. But if this is us, all right, well, we'll give it a shot. Okay. Just straight ahead. It should be straight in front of me. Well, I don't know then. That's perhaps not the correct one. I don't know how to get to the correct one in here. There's a map. Why don't you close your eyes? Because... What do you mean, like navigating, like you're navigating to the TV? So that's just kind of like that. Doesn't seem like you can do that. it, but it's in its own box. I don't even need to go anywhere near it, really. Just stay at the outside edge. It's just, where is that wall? Is the question. Maybe I'm going too far. It should be right there if it's map that's in the menu. See, the problem with it being an invisible labyrinth is it's not just invisible, it's the walls are immaterial. So it shouldn't matter how I get to the door. If there's a door here, I should just be able to go through it. I just got to hit it at the right angle. I don't know that I'm gonna get it. This is nuts. All right, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna see about that one YouTuber that got it.
Welcome to Baetyl, or Baetyl. I don't know how to pronounce this, but this is a browser game that I found.
Yeah, I should be able to come along fairly close to the statue, come around the outside, and come up behind it, but not right next to it, over and down. And it's not how that guy got in. That dude just sort of freaking fell in. Like, I can follow a map if it makes freaking sense. It does not. It does not. The map does not make sense. I gotta watch this guy again. I'm gonna be hearing the end of the mice was me in my dreams. That's not a bad thing, by the way, Spasius. I'm sure my accent is grating on the ears of people around the world. I find your accent very charming. So I haven't the foggiest idea what country that is just from the sound of it. If I had to guess, gosh, Off the top of my head, when I can't guess, it's usually either Dutch or Polish. So I'll have to check later. So it's mostly going around. So very tight this way. Tight this way, tight this way. Maybe I need a controller. Maybe that's my problem. I don't think it's built for a controller though. Okay, and then around the outside, like this. And then just kind of like came in and like kissed the front of the thing. Come around, kiss. Come around. Oh. Well, I mean, I did it. Thank you, Spazius, for your video. I would not have gotten it without you. I don't know why what you did worked, because it doesn't match up to what the map is supposed to be, as far as I can tell. But, yeah. All right, so let's see what the epilogue is. Gonna have to edit out so much. Lenka slowly lifted herself free from the debris, piles of silt and ash sliding off her tarred, almost corpse. Finally, the end of the world. It all had been coming for a while now. She wiped the sweat off her forehead. This time she really had ruined her life. Now that the event had passed, she was at peace. She had spent the lead-up worrying, but now she could hardly bring herself to feel anything at all. No, that wasn't quite right. She was in extreme pain, with most of her skin sloughed off. That wasn't bothering her at the moment, though. She had long left the world of flesh and nerve clusters for the world of concepts, where misery and torture took on different forms. Something was pinching her, poking at her, like a loose needle darting around her clothes. Oh gosh, that ever happened to you? Sometimes, like button-down shirts, when they come in folded up in packages, will have pins. You know, they have pins holding it to the cardboard to keep that nice smooth look when you're shopping for them. And sometimes you don't get all the pins out the first time you take it off the cardboard. Sometimes you miss a pin, and that's a very unpleasant surprise. It hurt her, although she couldn't remember why. Her time wandering through those hallways had left her bereft of memory. Annetta was waiting for her on the beach. Her white dress flowed brilliantly. Her skin shined in the perpetual fire, somehow completely unhurt from the sun's explosion. Ah, I didn't realize you left. You made it here after all. Congratulations. Lenka replied. It was hard for her to speak. She sat on the sand next to Annetta's bare feet, staring at the horizon. I wanted to see it for myself. Annetta's smile shined down on her. As is your right, of course. She placed her hand on Lenka's head and ruffled what was left of her hair. How do you feel now? Any better? Lenka did not feel happy. She did not feel particularly sad either, though. They watched as detritus from the old world piled up on the shore, brought from somewhere by the waves. Advertisements, boxes, clothes, technology. Her memories of all of it were muddled and indistinct. She only remembered her home now. She knew the layout like the back of her hand. The needle stabbed her again. She tried not to wince, but Annetta could tell something was wrong. You still cling to that memory. Why ignore it? You know that it only truly concerns you if you want it to, right? Lenka replied. After a while, the screaming subsided, and they could only hear the sounds of the waves. Annetta took Lenka's hand, and they began to walk down the coast. I know there's no chance we could patch things up now, but Annetta laughed, looking at the ruins around her. Yeah, probably not. Hush, you know what I meant. Lenka continued. Still, even though I'll never see her again, I liked the idea of her just being out there, you know? Annetta smiled. You should have said that right at the very beginning. Lenka replied. They stopped walking as the path became blocked by a large boulder. Lenka collapsed, but Annetta walked around it slowly, touching it with the tips of her fingers. A long time ago, she whispered, this place was nothing but trees as far as you could see. Lenka didn't understand. Annetta knew that. She continued anyway, a secretive smile on her face. After many, many years, the first humans appeared. I could not help but open my own heart to them. After all, I had been alone for a long time. But in my loneliness, I ended up doing horrible things. I regret those early days more than anything else. Lenka didn't get up. Annetta looked down on her. So, even now, surrounded by different people who care about you, you still have some sympathy for yourself back then? For those people, for that time? They both looked at each other. In the corridors, there's a ghostly object. You've realized it by now. Something you can walk through completely. Sit inside that object and do nothing. A different path will be open to you. Annetta continued on without her. Lenka laid at the base of that rock, and listening to the waves crash, she fell asleep. And she became the statue? Yep, that's it. And then the cycle begins again, I guess. So is Annetta Lilith? She like an earth goddess? Is Lenka's end of the world figurative rather than literal? Did she end her own world? And she sort of meets up with someone in the afterlife on the beach. Sure, I understand. That's my interpretation, though. Is that Lenka is a teenager who tried to end her own world. Perhaps made multiple attempts to do so. And, finally succeeded in the end. And that life was a constant mazes that she needed to navigate. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments how you interpret this. This is going to be cut way down. I'm going to tell you right now, my timer, I bet this is going to be half the length. My timer is at 2 hours and 9 minutes right now. That's how long it took me to figure out all of these. And one of them with basically just copycatting what some other person did. Although it took me a few tries to be able to do that even. So, yeah. Thanks again to Spasius. And I will see you next time.